My name's Susan Rushton, and I welcome you to our 27th year of Silver Screen Classic Movies. Free movies on the first Saturday of the month at 12 noon, 3:30, and 7:30 p.m. And 2 people per show win a door prize. They have a choice of books about movies or a DVD. Everything is the same as usual this time. There's one change, however. The Auburn Library is closed this year. They're preparing for a major renovation project that will take at least a year and a half. So Silver Screen has moved to North Auburn. We're showing movies at Parkside Church in Fellowship Hall, 3885 Richardson Drive, off Dry Creek, west of Highway 49. As you remember, I can't share the names of the movies with you until we are at Parkside Church. So if you want to know the name of the movies, investigate placer.ca.gov, click on Library, and investigate Program. Okay. So join us as we celebrate an age long gone, but fondly remembered. Hi, we're doing June now for Silver Screen. Okay. June 7th. Writing a series of articles on anti-Semitism, Gregory Peck struggles to make these pieces significant as well as fascinating. His work throws him into prejudicial situations that he never expected, both at work, at home, and in love. Also starring Dorothy McGuire and John Garfield. Boston Globe said it was a brave, courageous, fascinating film. This is from 1947. Before we go any further, I want to read something to you. I wrote a book about with my columns in the Auburn Journal several years ago, and this is part of one of them. This is from 1988. I call it No Shabby Prejudices. Thanks. This is part of it. Years ago, I worked in a real estate office. This is not in this county at all. I'm sure one of my coworkers never saw me with my mouth closed because she kept saying things like, "This couple says the house costs too much, but they're Jewish, you know, and those people have ways of getting more money." Later, at a party, she and I and another woman discussed an absent fourth. "She's converted to Judaism," she said. "Nice person, though." If she hadn't been the boss's daughter, I'd have told her, what? I don't know. Maybe, "Rosemary, you're too intelligent to talk like that," or "Shut up," or something. I knew I couldn't change her mind. Instead, I loaned her my copy of Leo Rosten's The Joy of Yiddish, a book I love that has taught me a great deal. "I thought you might be interested," I said, as I gave it to her. "Thank you," she said generously, because she could be very generous and gracious. But I could see her thinking, "Rushton, it doesn't sound Jewish, but those people." As a result, she never expressed her prejudice to me again. I was satisfied. That's all I could have helped for anyway. So, this is in my heart that I show this movie. I love this movie. It was made because of the appreciation of the book by Laura Z. Hobson. After the Germans' horrendous killing of millions of Jews in World War II, she learned that a congressman addressing the House of Representatives had called newspaper columnist Walter Winchell the little kike. Apparently, none of the listeners protested at all. Instead, they all enthusiastically applauded him at the end of his speech. Clearly, even though the war was over, ugly prejudice had remained. That's the focus of this story in this movie. We agree that prejudice is nasty, devious, and wrong, and we tend to assume that most people agree, even back in 1947, but this movie makes it clear that unfortunately we might be wrong, that there are people who have a problem with Jews or blacks or whatever. So that's what this movie is about. As Gregory Peck works to find a way to make his articles interesting and worthwhile, he discovers that even loving people can be prejudiced. Even those who seem reasonable can be prejudiced, and they might not even recognize their prejudice. The movie also includes Anne Revere, who is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman, and Celeste Holm. Yes, this is a serious movie, and it's wonderful. I hope to see you and come celebrate the golden age of the silver screen.